Hey everyone, alright, Ninja Toothpick, and today, I know I'm late again, I'm sorry, I'm going to start getting on time. I've been really busy lately, but anyway, Naruto 642. I'm not going to lie, the beginning of this chapter really pissed me off completely, but then I remembered, wait a minute, this has happened before, because Obito's OP'ness never ends. It's not the fact that he's the Sage of Six Paths and everything, but then he can't get hurt by ninjutsu just like one of the pains. I think it was the Naraka path? I can't remember. But, anyway, this chapter, it starts out with Obito, of course, he's unfazed by the fucking flaming Rasen Shuriken because he can nullify ninjutsu again. But we also find out that he can nullify the Edo Tensei. Which means, now Edo Tensei bodies aren't Edo Tensei bodies. They can die even though they're dead. Dead people can die. I don't understand it. This is the point where I was pissed off. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand it. Why can Edo Tensei who are already dead die? I know there's nullifying the ninjutsu that revived them, but for God's sakes, people, honestly. Anyway, Naruto and Sasuke decide to fight because they learn that the Edo Tenseis can die now. And then Kurama tells Naruto that he should wait before he switches because he won't be able to get a perfect form. I don't know why. Anyway, we keep on going through. There's little fight scenes with Kamakichi trying to fight against him. I don't know why, but it plays a big role later. But Minato starts trying to plead with Obito, and Obito says that it's too late, that you're always late whenever it matters. And at this point, I was literally stuck with my hand to my mouth like, oh shit. He just fucking burned his ass. I was like, yes! That was cold as fuck. Finally somebody told Minato's ass that he needs to be on time. He's worse than Kakashi at this point. At least Kakashi can save people. Even whenever Sakura's about to be killed by Sasuke, he saved her. But Minato's always late. I don't get it. I love Minato. He's a good character. But dude, he sucks whenever it matters. Honestly. And it was so hilarious. And then Minato said something about a Hokage before. And Obito says, I'm glad my teacher was the Hokage, because that helped me give up my dream of being it. I was like, ooh, that sucks. And Minato starts thinking back of, like, maybe if he would have realized that it was Obito, when it was the masked man, maybe he could have stopped him then, maybe Kushina wouldn't have died, maybe Naruto wouldn't have been the Jinchuriki, and maybe the shinobi world wouldn't be the way it is today. And we get another moment. I was like, what the fuck, dude? He's evil. He says, you didn't realize it was me, even though you're my teacher. You're not that great after all. I was like, dude, that's cold. I mean, at this point, I understood. I'm like, yes, thank God someone finally tells him this, but I also kind of felt bad for him, because at that point, he was already feeling bad for himself, and Obito was just like, here, let me kick your ass while you're down. I was like, dude, that's fucked up. But it was so true. And then he says Hokage are pathetic compared to me. We get and like, throughout that whole speech, Naruto, you can see his mouth was slowly going down into a frown or a pissed off look. It flashes over and he's got a Rasengan. He says, don't insult Hokage just because you couldn't be one. I was like, damn, do these burns not fucking stop? Honestly, first you have Obito scolding Minato, mate, and at that one I was like, oh no he didn't. And then Naruto comes in and it's like, just because you're too much of a bitch to become Hokage yourself doesn't mean that you should call out the other ones. I was like, damn. And he says, don't insult Hokage. And better yet, and then everybody's turned around looking and Minato says, Naruto, you. And it's just showing like their faces of surprise. Like, I guess they've never seen this. And Tobirama kind of grins. He steps behind Naruto and grabs his shoulder. And we flash over, and one of the last pages is Naruto saying, and don't insult my dad, you bastard, and drills a Rasengan into his back, and Tobirama's kind of grinning because he teleported him. And we get a flash of his eyes. He went Sage mode! Finally some Sage mode, dude! Everybody started hating on Sage mode as soon as his ass got that fucking Kurama cloak. Everybody's like, oh, Sage mode doesn't matter anymore. Oh, it matters now. I love that. How Sage mode just comes back and saves the day. And the reason he thought of it was because Tobirama thought back, and whenever Damakichi shot his attack, he was like, so the Miyaboku Toad's attack didn't disappear or nullify away. He had to block it. So they figured out that Senjutsu finally works, and they actually nailed him for once. But the last page completely is a cliffhanger. You get Minato saying, Naruto, you can use Senjutsu just like Jiraiya. And you see another voice in it that says he became a nice little brat. He was even able to tame my other side, Minato. And you get a black shadow of Kurama. Is this the bad part of Kurama? I mean, wasn't Minato supposed to give him this side? I mean, why would he give him this side if it's that fucking evil looking? But hopefully it's actually good. I don't know what that's going to play, and I don't think it's going to play much, honestly. I mean, it's just going to be like, yeah, I guess you're right. Here, Naruto, take this. I think what's going to play more out is the fact that they just drilled Obito. And I swear to God, if he gets up from this unscathed, like just like, oh, that kind of hurt, you know, crack my back, I'm going to be pissed off. But honestly, guys, all in all in this chapter, it was fantastic. I mean, it had good plot development, very clever moments. I just was like, oh, fuck yeah. And the drawing was fantastic. I could not get over how good this drawing was. It's been a while since we've actually seen very, very good drawing from Kishimoto, ever since Obito first became the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. But guys, that's pretty much it from this chapter. Tell me what you think at the bottom, what's going to happen next chapter. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.